Hey guys, welcome to another JRES experience. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So today we're gonna be talking about some of the famous people that I met in prison, quote unquote, and some of the craziest crimes that I met. Well, people that I met that committed the most craziest crimes. Y'all ready to go? Let's go. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start this video by saying I am not judgmental. A lot of people, I didn't even know what they was in there for, and I did not want to ask, because that's exactly why. I didn't want to get judgmental. I just want to meet you for you and not, none of that thing. Boom, we're going to start with death row inmates, okay? Yes, women in North Carolina, we do have death row. I don't even think they really be killing the women, because I know y'all heard of the Black Widow, the lady that was killing off all her husbands. Google it, we got a movie about it. I saw her. But death row inmates, they're not allowed to go in the yard with general populations, and when they do go in the yard, they look like Hannibal Lecter. Like, they're all chained up, they got their shackles on, they got their face mask on. I was on the yard in Raleigh by accident whenever they released one, and one of the guards had snatched me up because I was like, what in the world is happening right now? But I was in the library and I left the library. Didn't know what was happening. But yeah, I got to see one, and it was her, and she was walking around like they was letting her, I don't know if they was letting her do, she was going somewhere, I don't know. And whenever they do yard and rec or whatever, they gotta go into cages. It's horrible. Let me tell y'all, it is a lot of women in there that are predators. Yes, just like men in there are a lot of women that in there that are like predators. And no, it's not, it kind of is like the men's prison, but it's not like how men be getting beat up on gate for being a predator. Women, it takes a little bit of time for us to even figure out that you're in there for being a predator. Story time. I met this one lady. It's two. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about one. This one lady, she was in there and she was a little weird, but she talked a lot. She was white. She talked a lot. Always talking. And mind you, in Anson, you get tablets, and on the tablets, you can look up appeals. You can search inmates' names, and if they ever had an appeal, their whole court case pops up. Everything in their court case pops up. So you can see their crime, you can see their evidence, you can see everything about their court case, which I feel like this is supposed to be used so that way you can figure out if there's a way that your court case can get seen again and your appeal can go through. In a women's prison, we don't do that. We use it to be, they use it to be messy and to figure out what everybody in there really is in there for. Especially long terms, because they always try to, set appeals to see if they can get out early. Boom. So they put her name in because everybody was like, yeah, she in here for blah, blah, blah. So one day we went ahead and they put her name in. This lady is in there she was abusing her youngest. She had 4 kids, and she was always talking to me about her kids. So I was like, oh yeah, she seems like a great mom. Wrong. Her youngest baby, her and her husband tortured her baby so bad. They had bite marks, broken ribs, broken legs, to the point I think she killed. Don't quote me. I want it because I can't remember well. I think she killed. It died because they had the autopsy of the baby in there. Cigarette burns, broken ribs, bite marks on the baby. And then somebody got out the seat and they was like, you did this to your baby. You over here always talking to me about your baby, and this is what you did. Y'all, she started crying and this, that, and the third. And she was just she was going through postpartum and all this other stuff. And mind you, I'm sitting there crocheting. And I was like, I never Googled anybody's name on that tablet because I told y'all, I don't want to. But then at the end of the day, she was like, yeah, I did it. And I wish, she was just crying, saying that she wished she never did it. If she could, she would take it back. She would just put the baby up for adoption. She was like, all her other kids, she was stressed. And then we asked about the dad. And she was like, the dad knew he helped her beat the baby, essentially. She was doing it because the baby kept crying. And so she beat the baby to death. She was stressed out, beat the baby to death, and boom, she's in there. Y'all, crazy thing is, how I guess the system works. She didn't get like life. She got like 12 years. She got like 12 years, but she didn't get life or nothing like that. Or another thing that I thought was wild, like on TV, on a lots of everyone, matter of fact, because it's only like 3 women prisons in all of North Carolina. So what they left to do, which was weird, was watch Snapped, IDTV. They would sit all day and see whose story came up on the news. Oh God, like, and they'd be like, oh, that's such and such, she downstairs in Peabody. Oh, that's such and such. And we knock on the window and they see whoever, they're like, hey, you on TV, you on channel 29. And I'm just looking like, can't make it up. So Snapped, I can't think of her name, but she'd been in prison since she was 15. She was pregnant by this older man, burned down the house, killed both her grandparents, ended up having 2 life sentences. She just got out right before I came home because of how the laws changed, and she was a minor whenever she got killed. So she already did 25. That's a life sentence back in the day. Now natural life, you in there until you croak. But she already did 1 life sentence, so she was already working on her second one because she been in there since she was 15, and now she's like 45, like 40, about to be 50. She's like 50. She had to be like 50. So she was already working on her second one, but she did an appeal. She got out. She out walking the streets now, but she was on TV all the time. And then it was a lot of them that was on TV all the time. But I did feel bad because I was like, who wants to be reminded of that split decision that changed their life forever? I know, sitting in there every day like that. And I knew I was going home, but sitting there every day knowing that you're not going home, yeah, it drives you stir crazy. That's why like long-termers, they have therapy, like they have like mandatory therapy and all types of stuff to try to help people get through. But girl, but on gang, my best friend that I met in there, like she's very well educated, got degrees, got everything. Her kids are well educated, doctors. Like, I love her with all my, like, she mad at me because I don't think she knows that my life is like really crazy right now. But I'm gonna do my best to try to connect with her. But I'm telling you, after this video, matter of fact, I'm gonna do what I need to do. But anyway, best person I ever met. God sent me. God does works in mysterious ways. There's great people in there that you met, but she got life. And every day she's working toward trying to come home. I met a couple of people in there with life, and that have been in there for over like 10, 15, 20 years, that have learned their lesson and want to come home, but will never be able to step foot out of that prison. And that breaks my heart. I met the first woman serial killer in North Carolina. Big ups to her. I love her. She's great. She's a great person. But her lifestyle led her in that direction. She's a great person. I love her personally. She was my state mom. She mad at me too. Y'all, I gotta get my mind right so I can just give them a person to talk to, because I be everywhere. But yeah, I love them. Okay, one more story time. This is for all my ladies. Boom, this is like girl in there. She killed her boyfriend because he gave her HIV and she didn't know. And y'all, she only got 10 years.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say.
It's the little love law, whatever it is. I forgot what it's called. Use that. So y'all, I'm gonna need for y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. So this one was just like, I was like kind of rambling out, but let me know what y'all want to hear about. Next time I want to talk about the stuff that I really, food. Let's talk about food. But thank you guys, like, comment, and subscribe. It's been real.